Welcome to RDR Racing. Well, race fans, we've been talking about it and it's finally happened. We finally got ourselves a permanent home. This will be our last race here in Kitchen Nightmare Raceway. We hope to see you next week at a brand new one. I'm not going to release the name of it yet, but tune in. It's going to be well worth it. Before we get to racing, let's check out this week's point standings. As you can see, Green Ape is holding on to that first place, followed up by Purple Flame. You have the rest trickling in there, trying to work their way and keep themselves in the point standings for that all-important final race. Our first race of the night, we have the Purple Flame with 11 wins, 13 losses in the 2017 Porsche, with weighing in at 37 grams, driven by Legend Reed. He drives for Team Legendary. He'll be taking on the Flying Dutchman with 2 wins, 2 losses in the 2017 Air Upton, weighing in at 38 grams, driven by Steve. He drives for Team Wild. We have the Flying Dutchman on the inside versus Purple Flame on the outside. Round 1. First race of the night, and they're all off. Wow! Flying Dutchman is off to a fast start right there. Oh, here comes Purple Flame really closing in like that's going to be close. What happened there? That got really interesting at the end. As you can see, the Flying Dutchman just flies out to such a huge lead. And then on out of nowhere comes the Purple Flame, and then here at the end you'll see him crash. I just don't know who crossed the finish line first. I want to say the Flying Dutchman took it, but I just don't know. Let's look as they come down here in super slow-mo. Right there, bam, he flips him up in the air. It almost looks like he may have gone underneath of him for the win. Not the greatest of pictures, I apologize, but you can definitely see Purple Flame flipped the Flying Dutchman in the air at the finish line. It goes underneath of him and crosses first. Up next, we have the Green Ape with a record of 15 wins, 12 losses, and the 2018 Jaguar weighing in at 38 grams, driven by Crazy George. He drives for Team Selfridge, versus X-Ray, the newcomer, and the 2020 Draftinator, weighing in at 32 grams, driven by Ray X. X-Ray on the inside versus the Green Ape on the outside. I'm feeling shocked from that last race, but here we go anyway. Neck and neck here. Looks like the Green Ape lost it there. Crazy George is being crazy, and X-Ray's going to take it easy. Let's see what happened to Crazy Ape, as he's been really consistent lately, and this time it was X-Ray who had the nice smooth run, and because the Green Ape spun out in that first corner, made for an easy win. Up next, we have Bananarama with a record of 7 wins, 3 losses in the 2020 Corvette, weighing in at 31 grams. He is driven by Scott Tucker, taking on Smutty, the 2010 Camaro, weighing in at 38 grams. It is driven by JD Pep. Smutty on the inside versus Bananarama on the outside. And here we go. I think we're going, there we go. And Bananarama out to a fast little lead right there. Oh, he spins out right there, and Smilly's going to come up and hit him from behind, and that's going to take him off the track, and Bananarama's going to get an easy win. Our final opening round matchup is Light 'em Up with a record of 5 wins, 1 losses in the 2020 Fantasia, weighing in at 30 grams, driven by Gal Williams, taking on Gigabyte with a record of 5 wins, 5 losses in the 2017 Cyber Speedster, weighing in at 28 grams, driven by Gizzy Momo. And here we go, they are off, and Gigabyte out to a little bit of a lead right there, coming down those slides there. Gigabyte just plows right through him to go on for the win. That was some pretty good driving there by Gigabyte. As Light 'em Up right here takes the corner nicely, but then just loses it coming out of it, and Gigabyte sees that opportunity, pushes him to the side, and goes on to get the win. Next we have Purple Flame on the inside versus the newcomer X-Ray on the outside lane. And here they go. X-Ray to a slight lead. Oh, X-Ray putting the block in on Purple Flame right there. Down to the figure 8 they go, and it looks like X-Ray's going to hold on for the win. Actually, but a smart driving here by X-Ray against such a strong opponent in Purple Flame. He slows him down right there in that main stretch there coming down, which is all important. Great job of blocking him. Up next, you got Gigabyte on the inside versus Bananarama on the outside. And we are off. Bananarama takes a slight lead. Oh, Bananarama also putting a block in there on Gigabyte. Back-to-back block wins. This is back-to-back races. I think these drivers are getting smart here. They're blocking early on that first long straightaway. Even though Bananarama ended up going backwards, he still got the win because of that block on that first straightaway. Good job. Here we got X-Ray on the inside versus Bananarama on the outside to see who this week's winner is. And here we go, down the first straightaway they go. It is a neck-and-neck race. Still neck-and-neck going into that second straightaway, going into the figure eight. Bananarama wins. Wow, that was a great final race for the week. Look at them, neck and neck going into that first straightaway. Bananarama barely getting the lead there, coming into the figure eight, and just starts to pull away. Congratulations, Bananarama, this week's winner. This will be our last race, like I said, from Kitchen Nightmare Raceway. If you liked the video, we hope you hit the like and subscribe button. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to put a video out in probably the next 4 or 5 days like we normally do. It may be 10 to 15 days before we get another one out. It all depends on how well the contractors get to building that new track. Hope to see you then. Until then, race fans, happy racing.